Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. An hour ago, I was in my bed like, I don't even know how I'm gonna stay awake, and then I randomly was like, let's film. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and if you like makeup videos and you end up liking this video, I'm not gonna ask you to like it right away because that's just selfish, but if you like videos like this and you ended up liking this one, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because it greatly helps me out. We're gonna be reviewing this palette right here. If you got BoxyCharm this month, more than likely you got this palette. If you didn't get BoxyCharm this month, save you some time. I'll review this for you. I know a lot of people probably aren't gonna review this just because like a lot of people here are subscribed to BoxyCharm, but maybe, you know, some of you are like, oh, my friend got that in a BoxyCharm and I don't have BoxyCharm and now I'm kind of debating on whether I should get it. Well, here, I'm here to do a review for you. So the rest of my makeup is done, essentially. But I at least wanted to review this just because I like kind of reviewing the things that aren't necessarily as like hyped or like everyone's reviewing them. I did order some makeup from a makeup line that's actually it's really inexpensive, and I found it at Ulta and it had no reviews, and I know no one's gonna review that either, so that will be coming too. But yeah, so we're gonna review the Celestial Lights palette by Dominique Cosmetics. I love the packaging. Hi, I'm yellow. I love the packaging. It is very, very pretty. These are what the colors look like. They're so freaking pretty and beautiful, and I love them. So my first thoughts on this palette are that I don't see a shade in here that I would use as a transition shade. For me personally, dipping into another palette to try to get a transition shade is such a major pain. So for me, the fact that I don't really see something that would work nicely as a transition shade, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe one of these swatches a bit lighter to be able to use it as a transition shade. But for me personally, getting into another palette to get a transition shade is a no-go for me. I don't like that. That seems like a waste of time. I'd rather just have it all in one palette. So, but it is what it is. So yeah, but let's go ahead and let's swatch some of these. I'll go through and show you the colors. We have Eternal Lights, Fireball. My mom would love that one. Black Matter, Zero Gravity, Lucid Dream, Storm Dust, Lunar Eclipse, and Mystic Ice. This one on camera looks like it's coming off a lot more of a rosy tone, but it is not. It is a very like burnt sienna orange. So let's go ahead. I have not swatched these. I did get this in a BoxyCharm, but if you saw that video, you know that I saved that part for the review. So I'm gonna dip into Eternal Light. Yep. Ooh, oh, that's pretty. It's like ethereal. I love. That could be dangerous. Oh, you know what? Fireball is kind of, and some lights, it's like, you'll see when I swatch it. So we're going in with Fireball. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, so in certain lights, like down here, okay, but see, I don't know. See, now it looks bronze, but when it's down dark, it turns red. Like it turns that wine berry. I'm so confused. What? That's so cool. Let's go in with Black Matter now. No, oh my god. Ooh, really, really pretty. It has like it's just like a pretty gunmetal, like shiny, silvery, pretty color. Yeah, my god. Let's go in with Zero Gravity. Ooh. Okay, I stand corrected. This could be a transition shade. It could be. It's a little, honestly, it's still a little bit dark for my liking. I would prefer mine to not be that dark. That is kind of like a mocha gray, and I really like it. So one thing that I was noticing when I was swatching these foils I don't really know if they're foils. They're like shimmeries. I don't know what you call them, but they're shimmery, you know. Swatching those, they felt very rough. Very rough. So I was kind of concerned about the rest of the palette, but once I got to the other shade, I was like, ooh, because it's soft. Going with Lucid Dream now. Oh, okay, and this, I'm not a very good swatcher, so for some reason, all of my swatches end up like looking like this towards the end, so I would ignore that. I don't think that that's anything to blame with the eyeshadow. I think that's just me. This is a very, very pretty dark hot pink. Love. Now let's go in with Storm Dust. Storm Dust is like just a nice burnt orange. It's very, very nice. Honestly, the colors in this palette, I was honestly kind of worried about it, but they do play out nicely together. And let's go in with Mystic Ice. I love. Mystic Ice isn't, it's a lot more pigmented. Hold on. It's a lot more pigmented like on my arm than it is showing in camera. So you might just have to trust me on that one. But it is very pigmented on my arm. Yeah. So those are the swatches. Next, let's go in and let's play with these. So I did kind of prime my eyes. I've kind of been priming my eyes with like concealer because I feel like that just works better. I'm gonna take this brush. I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I probably got it so long ago. And I'm gonna take this Zero Gravity here and I'm going to try to use it as a transition color. Oh God, I forgot that I put on my eyelashes first. Ouch, I just stabbed myself. I see you. So it is just like this is actually, I stand corrected. This is actually a fairly nice transition shade. And I'm essentially, this eyelash is like really messed up. However, I can't get it to move over, if that makes sense. Like I can't get it to move. Like basically where you put the brush is essentially where it's gonna like be. But I honestly, I could leave my eyes like this and I love it. I want to go in, I want to play with this. How am I going to play with this? Let's go in with Mystic Ice. This is a really pretty blue color. This might be a really bad idea, but and I'm just going to basically place this all over my lid. Ooh, not patchy, she's pigmented. So it looks a little bit messy right now, but I promise you we will fix that. So again, just placing it all over my lid. And I have very hooded eyes, so there's not a whole lot to work with when talking about my eyelid, but honestly, this is like, I'm shook. Like, what's happening? I'm gonna try to take this big Morphe Fluffy brush and just kind of blend the harsh lines out and kind of transition them nicely with each other. Honestly, this looks so freaking pretty. I'm gonna take some of this Eternal Light, just this like really pretty kind of goldy color, and I'm gonna dot that all on my inner corner. And I'm actually fairly shocked. I don't know if you can really see what that did on camera. This isn't the brush to be using. Once I get like a spot to really do my filming, we'll be good. I'm gonna put this a little bit under my eyebrow. Not a good idea. So this is like an inner corner highlight. Works really well. I don't know how well it works as like a brow bone, just because it is so freaking shimmery, but nonetheless, it's really nice. I'm gonna take some of that pink. And I'm gonna do that kind of along my bottom. Honestly, that looks so cool. Honestly, this is such a freaking cool eye look. I feel like it looks better in person. So you can see the Eternal Light just up on the eyebrow bone. It is actually quite pretty. It sits very nicely. But again, for me, and honestly, I feel like it is just a little bit too shimmery to be the highlight for the brow bone. I think I'm actually gonna take some of this Black Matter, this really, really dark color here, and I think I'm gonna really try to deepen up that outer spot. It looks very cool. It's very different. I'm trying to use as much of these colors as I can, just to give you guys kind of like a better idea of what they look like. I will say that the black shade doesn't really like to blend that well. Then I'm gonna go tightline my waterline real quick, so hold on. Okay, we got this. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. Okay guys, so final thoughts on this palette. I'm honestly really shocked. Went into this like, there's no way you're gonna be able to make like a nice eyeshadow look with that. Honestly, I managed to use majority of the eyeshadows and come out with something like, this is a really good palette. I honestly thought I was gonna give it a thumbs down when I immediately saw it at first, but it is a really, really nice palette. And what do you think of my eyes?
They're very blue.
Well, what do you think of like the eye look?
Oh, they're purple too.
Yeah. Do you think it looks good?
Yeah.
They look goth.
You kind of do.
Okay guys, so you heard that it's Beyonce approved. So I do really like this palette. I do think that it is worth the $35, and honestly, I really like it. I'm happy that I have it in my collection. Again, it's not colors that no one thinks to put together, but of course she thought to put these together, and she did an amazing job because, like I said, I opened this up and I was like, whoa. I think that they are fantastic, and the colors are just like super great. I will say they didn't blend that well on me, but again, that could be my eyelids as a whole right now because they're very, very dry. Like nothing wants to move on my eyelids lately, so that's probably a big factor. But I do really like this palette. I do highly recommend it. I do think it is worth the money. Alrighty guys, if you like this video and you want to see more makeup reviews or just fun makeup stuff, it's not solely a makeup channel. I keep trying to, it is because I've done a lot of makeup videos lately, but it's just lifestyle, beauty, health, wellness, chit chats, whatever I'm feeling that day, you know? So if you like this video and you want to become a part of this family, go ahead and subscribe. And again, like we talked about at the beginning of this video, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.